Good grief. Why do they never go in for me? Hey, I'm back again. It's been a while. Sorry for the gap. Yeah, it's been Record Store Day. Again. I know, it's been a year. I can't believe it. I have to do a bit better with getting videos out, don't I? Anyway, so yes, Record Store Day today. I did partake again this year. So the lovely people at Phoenix Sounds in Newton Abbot did us all proud. Many people came from all over the place, had a really fun day. I'm going to talk about my day, what I got, and all the rest of it in a minute. But first, they gave everybody a can of this lovely stuff. So a nice peach beer. So, cheers everybody. That's quite nice, that is. Right. Okay, so today, started at 4 a.m. Yeah, I woke up earlier than that, obviously. But I lined up at 4 a.m. Met a mate of mine in the line. He came a little bit later on. Spent the morning chatting to people around me, having a lovely chat about all kinds of music and what they did and just filling each other in on our lives and stuff. It was really, that's what's really nice about Record Store Day, is just meeting other people, sharing experience, sharing music experience, all of that kind of stuff. And of course, there's the vinyl. So there's my haul. Now, this isn't just a haul from today. What I thought I'd do is I got a couple of records from Black Friday at the end of last year, so I'd show those. And something else turned up as well today, so I'm going to show that. Seeing it's Record Store Day, I might as well show that as well. So let's go through them, shall we? Right, first thing. So the first thing that I'm going to show was not actually even bought from a record shop at all. I ordered this, maybe back in March, I think, maybe. So there's a local band, there's a band who formed in Torquay, and I've seen them a few times around Exeter. They played the Cavern in Exeter. They've played Dartington. They've played other places, and I really like them. They've now relocated kind of to Cardiff. Is it Cardiff? I think Cardiff, somewhere around there anyway. And it's a band called Bramwell. So this is their 7-inch. Just released it on Precious Records or Precious Recordings. Precious Recording Studio. Okay. And this is their single Problems. I do like this song. I've heard them play it live. It's backed with a cover of, now let's get this right, I Can't Make Your Way by the Yardbirds from Roger the Engineer. So there's the label on Precious. I haven't actually played this yet, but I have played Problems is able to stream at the moment. Although they're a bit of a pain. They do take their tracks up and down. I've got a CD single over there by them, which is now off streaming. And they've put tracks up, take tracks down, leave them up. What are you doing? Right, okay, so that's Problems. So that's the first thing I'm going to show today. Right, I'm going to show today's purchases first, and then I'll show the Black Friday stuff as a little bonus for everybody. So, first one, which way should we do it? Oh, they'll just come out whichever way. So the first record I got to show is this one. So this is Holly Cook, and this is Shy Girl in Dub. Now, Holly Cook usually produces kind of lovers rock reggae albums. Now, they're okay. I mean, they're okay. I don't mind a bit of lovers rock. I prefer like more roots reggae, that kind of stuff, or dub. But this is stunning. So this is a dub version of her last album called Shy Girl. Now, Holly Cook's better known as Paul Cook's daughter. Not better known. Well, she's Paul Cook's daughter from the Pistols. But I streamed this last night because I was really interested in this, and it's Really good. Really love it. So that's the tracks. Stunning picture of a Rover 3500 there. I think that's the right model. So we get with this, you get a lovely sticker sheet. And you get nice label. I like that label, Mr. Bongo Records. And it's on nice green vinyl. So there we go. So that's the first one I got today, or the first one I'm showing. Shy Girl in Dub by Holly Cook. Really chuffed with that one. Probably the reason I even contemplated going to Record Store Day today was because of this one. So this is The House of Love, and this is Yulu 88. So this is a recording of a gig that took place at the University of London Union in October 1988. And the reason I was so keen to get this one is because I was actually there. So there's a gig ticket, £5 only. What a difference a few decades make to the cost of gigs. So yeah, I was here, I saw this. So I haven't actually played it yet. I'm really looking forward to it. It's not quite complete. The first track is apparently missing, and Sulphur cuts in, but I don't care. This is just going to hopefully bring back some memories, because I have very hazy memories of this gig. I know I enjoyed it. I remember them playing I Want to Be Your Dog as the encore, but like very hazy. So it's on plain black vinyl with kind of fits in with the rest of their labels there. So I'm really looking forward to listening to that properly. Ugh. There we go. So that's the second one I got. Then I got, what's this one? Aha, yeah. So I haven't removed this from the shrink. I've opened it because I want to show the vinyl, but I haven't removed it from the shrink. So this is Primal Scream. So this is a combination of the two singles they released from their debut album, which is Sonic Flower Groove, which is here somewhere. There's my copy of Sonic Flower Groove. So this was released in 1987, and it's more jangly. It's kind of jangle pop, really. But they released two singles from this, which is Gentle Tuesday, which I've got on a 7-inch up here. I'm not dragging that out. And Imperial. So there were, between them, there was 5 extra tracks that you could get. I only got one of them. I think I got Black Star Carnival on the 7-inch. So I thought this would make a lovely thing to go with my copy of Sonic Flower Groove. So I know that's the cover of Gentle Tuesday. There's the cover of Imperial. And it's on quite a nice colour blue vinyl, which is quite nice, that. I do like that. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to a bit of jangle pop from the screen, back before they became acid house monsters, or not acid house, baggy monsters, or whatever you want to call them, before they became Stones copyists, for those who like to diss them. Right, next one out the bag. So this is one of my favourite live bands I've seen the last couple of years were Men They Couldn't Hang. I saw them towards the end of 24, I think it was. I saw them 15 years ago at Beautiful Days, I think. But they remastered for vinyl, released on vinyl for the first time, this album, Devil on the Wind. This was, I think, originally released in 2009, I think. But this is great. This is cracking. Absolutely cracking. I've said that for a while. Cracking album. Just trademark flutes, fiddles, great songs. Nice inner sleeve on this one. There's a bit of information there. And this is on kind of pale yellow. There's that one. So this is Devil on the Wind, kind of a pale yellow. They did release another one of their albums, Cherry Red Jukebox, last year, but I didn't pick it up, so I might have to find that one. But I'm glad I got that one. Slowly getting together all of the men's albums. I've just ordered finally ordered a copy of the Domino Club, which hopefully should be with me soon. So that would be the first 6 that I've definitely got. I think there's a couple that are missing, so we'll have to see if I can get those as well. Do like the Men They Couldn't Hang. Right, next. So this one, I didn't realise this was on the list. I didn't realise what it was, to be honest. So this is called Look Outside Your Window. It's the name of the band and it's the name of the record. But it's actually 4 members of Slipknot. So this is a kind of semi-mythological album, semi-legendary album that was recorded while Slipknot were recording All Hope Is Gone in 2008. And they kind of doing this as an aside while that was happening. So it's 4 members of Slipknot who did this. I think they looked at trying to incorporate these tracks into the actual album, but they couldn't do it apparently. But I listened to it slightly naughtily last night. I do like it, so I thought, yeah, why not? I thought it was really an interesting listen. It's not nowhere near as heavy as Slipknot, nowhere near. So we've got a lovely cover, which is that. We've got some information there. So it's Jim, Sid, Corey, and Michael who took part in these recordings, and it's on. I think it's a really pretty splatter vinyl. Really like that. It's really pretty. I do like this. It reminds me in places. I don't know. There's Spanish on it, so maybe that's why it does. But it reminds me a little bit of Jane's Addiction, a little bit. Not really so much in the music, but I just really I really enjoyed it. So I thought, yeah, why not? I'm going to pick that up as well. So that's that one. Look Outside Your Window. So I actually got everything I wanted. I could have spent way more, of course. Like I would have quite liked. There was a Hugh Mundell Roots Reggae album that I've streamed. I really like that. Maybe I'll pick that up later. I think. Bad Brains live album, but I can get that cheaper in an original copy. There's no way I'm picking that up. Half Japanese album, but it's not the one I really want, and I can pick that up cheaper than that one was going to be. So there's a few things that I didn't get, but the things I really wanted, I got everything. And it's only me saying no to things that I didn't get them, rather than not being able to get them. Right, just round off with a couple of records I got from Black Friday, just a little bonus. So the first one is Bratmobile. So this is The Real Janelle, which was a mini album they released in 94 after their debut album. And it's coupled with the Peel Sessions, which was also released in 94 to make a quite a nice little package. So you've got, it's called The Real Janelle because this is Janelle Haggis, I don't know, I can't remember her surname, but she was a roadie for Bratmobile, and then she started writing fanzines and stuff. There's the band. It's got quite nice. There's a cover from the Peel Sessions, some lyrics, and it is on kind of dark pink. It's not really oxblood, is it? A dark pink vinyl. But this is terrific stuff. Really, I've wanted to pick up some Bratmobile for such a long time. I like sort of that kind of Riot Girl stuff. I really like that kind of stuff. And it just seemed the perfect opportunity to pick that up. So that's Bratmobile. And then the final thing I picked up is possibly it's definitely one of my top 5 albums of this century. And it probably fits somewhere in, if I ever get around to doing my top 100 albums, I'm finishing it. It's going to be in there. But this is Treats by Sleigh Bells. I absolutely flipping love this record. This is brilliant, female-led. I'd call it noise rock. It's sort of reminiscent of that Crystal Castles kind of style, where you've got one instrumentalist and then a female singer singing. But this is just so good. It's noisy. It's purposefully loads of sound quality, maybe not 100%, but it's on purpose as part of their sound. So there's the two people. I've had this on CD since more or less since it came out. I absolutely love this. I think Real Real, which is the quietest song on the album, was actually used for idents for one summer when it came out. I heard it a lot. So there's a lyric book. So it's done like a exercise book. So there's the lyrics. Some of the credits. Lovely pair of unicorns. So that's quite nice to have. And there's the vinyl. So white and blue with the two pictures of them on the labels. Absolutely brilliant album. I cannot say how much I love this album. Going back to the track list, every track is a winner for me. From Riot Rhythm, Infinity Guitars, I love Real Real, which is the quiet one, Crown on the Ground, AB Machines. I just absolutely love this album from start to finish. Rachel, just so good. So I was absolutely ecstatic. Now this I think this was produced on vinyl when it came out. I think it was 2008, maybe. I don't know, can't remember. Maybe a little bit earlier. 2009 came out. And then there was a picture disc in about 2 years after that. And then it hasn't been, you can't get hold of this on vinyl. But I'm so happy to get it. So yeah, Sleigh Bells, Treats. And it is a treat. So there we go. So that's my Record Store Day 2026 with a bit of Black Friday 25 thrown in. Yeah, I'm back again making a video. Unbelievable. So hopefully I'll be back again very soon. I've said this before though. Hopefully I'll be back again with making videos quicker than I have been. I've got records piled up, CD thrown across the floor, loads of stuff to show, and I never get around to doing it. So anyway, happy Record Store Day. Chin chin. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye.